Breaking inputs coming in. Kerala Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan has shot off a letter to the External Affairs Ministry and is urging that please coordinate relief and rescue operations. We have a copy of that letter. Siddharth Talia, my colleague, has it with him. Yes, Siddharth.
So, Pranesh, here's what Mr. Pinarayi Vijayan has actually said to Dr. S. Jaishankar in his letter. He says, I write in this letter, after hearing reports about the incident of fire in a camp known as the NBTC camp in Mangaf in Kuwait, it is reported that a number of Indians, including some from Kerala, have lost their lives and some of them have succumbed to serious injuries in this unfortunate incident. I request your good self to give necessary directions to the Indian Embassy to coordinate relief and rescue operation by getting in touch with the government of Kuwait. That's the letter that's gone from Mr. Vijayan to Dr. S. Jaishankar, the Minister for External Affairs.
Okay, let's bring in Rishabh once again with the latest update. Rishabh, what are you learning from sources in the Ministry of External Affairs about what the Kuwaiti government is doing?
Well, Pranesh, what we are learning right now that the Kuwaiti government has, has started the investigation. They have launched a probe. The lookout for the owner of the building is on. As of now, the report suggests that the owner of the building was the owner of the company where these 40-odd laborers were working.
Okay.
And this building, for that matter, housed 196 total laborers. While the capacity of the
is the number, according to you, or the sources that you're speaking to. Let's bring in someone who knows more about this. Mr. Sunoj is joining us. He's editor of Indians in Kuwait. Sir, good evening. What can you share with us? How far is this building from where you are currently?
Well, right now I am in the Kuwait city, and the building is in an area called Mangaf. It is almost 30 kilometers from here. There is all the laborers are accommodated.
Right,
and as of now, as per the latest,
how many people were there, Mr. Sunoj?
Well, in that building, almost 196 people were staying in that building. And what we came to know is like some of them were on night duty, so they were not in that place when the incident happening. And others were on sleeping. They came after the night duty. After the shift, they came and they were sleeping.
Right.
That's the reason that the increase in the casualty.
Now, we are also learning that the Deputy Prime Minister of Kuwait has cited the real reason. He says greed of real estate owners is behind this tragedy.
Well, the building is owned by Kuwaiti. It's a labor accommodation, and it's for an Indian company. The owner of that company is Indian, where the laborers are working. And they were staying there. I cannot say fully that it's a cramped accommodation. There are almost 4 people in a room.
Okay.
It's not very cramped. And most of them were on, half of them were on, not there in that place when the incident's happening. They were on duty. And the other half who were there, they were suffered.
Are you in touch with the authorities or people who were there, perhaps eyewitnesses? What are you picking up?
Yes, we are there morning. And the majority of the casualties due to that suffocation, because most of the people died were there on the 4th floor and 5th floor.
Right, so you're saying that the people who died suffocated from the rising smoke after the fire broke out in the ground floor. Yes. This was a kitchen, if I'm not wrong.
Yes. Due to that smoke, they were unable to escape from due to that smoke. That was the problem.
Okay. Mr. Sunoj, is the rescue operation complete?
Yes, now almost all completed.
Okay, and how many
still they are investigating the building.
Okay.
But the rescue operation is all completed.
What
now
is the number?
In the hospital. Almost 35 people are still in the hospital. Some of them are minor injuries only. They will be discharged today or tomorrow.
Okay.
But some are serious condition.
Okay, so of the 30 people hospitalized, you're saying there are many who are still in a serious condition. What is the death toll? What is the number that you have?
Right now, it's 49 people are lost their life. 49 people. And as per the records, like 53 people are total missing. So there could be a chance that the number could go up to above 50.
53 are missing. And Mr. Sunoj, if I could ask you this, of the 196...
those who died.
Yeah, sorry sir, what were you saying?
No, 53 means including those who died.
Okay, 53, including those who've died. Now, of the 196 people, or roughly that's the number of people who were staying in the building, how many of them were Indians of this 196?
Well, majority of them are Indian. I don't have the exact figures, but majority of them are Indian. And there are some quite a few Pakistani and Filipino and the other nationalities also.
Okay.
Like in the one of the dead is from Pakistan. But
Okay.
majority of them are from India, mainly from the South India, especially they are from Kerala. Majority of them are from Kerala.
Right, which perhaps explains why Kerala Chief Minister has shot off this letter to External Affairs Minister asking for, urging for assistance and relief. Mr. Sunoj, thank you for joining us with the details. Our heart goes out to the family of the bereaved people who've lost their lives, and we just hope that the death toll does not mount and those who are missing come out of this alive. I thank you, and we'll keep coming back to you for more on this as we go along. Viewers, taking a short break. Deepti Sachdeva joins you on the other side. Welcome back. News just coming in. As we are aware that several Indians are among the 41 people who've lost their lives. In fact, more than 50 are still hospitalized. This is after a fire engulfed a building. Pictures on your screen in Kuwait City. Now we are learning that MOS MEA Kirti Vardhan Singh will be leaving for Kuwait in a short while from now to oversee the assistance to Indian nationals. Rishabh is now joining us with more details. Yes, Rishabh.
Well, Pranesh, yes, the government has acted swiftly and has dispatched the MOS MEA who had just taken charge yesterday, Kirti Vardhan Singh, to Kuwait. He'll be leaving for Kuwait shortly. Just spoke to his office, and the office say that they're preparing for his departure anytime now. Remember, we have lost 40 Indians in the tragic fire incident in southern Kuwait in Megaf city, and the MOS MEA is going to Kuwait to oversee the on-ground assistance that the Indian embassy as well as the Kuwait authorities are doing, and also to arrange early and earliest, for that matter, repatriation of the mortal remains of those 40 Indians who have lost their lives.
Okay, just stay with us. More breaking
incident.
inputs coming in. Kerala Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan has shot off a letter to the External Affairs Ministry and is urging that please coordinate relief and rescue operations. We have a copy of that letter. Siddharth Talia, my colleague, has it with him. Yes, Siddharth.
So, Pranesh, here's what Mr. Pinarayi Vijayan has actually said to Dr. S. Jaishankar in his letter. He says, I write in this letter, after hearing reports about the incident of fire in a camp known as the NBTC camp in Mangaf in Kuwait, it is reported that a number of Indians, including some from Kerala, have lost their lives, and some of them have succumbed to serious injuries in this unfortunate incident. I request your good self to give necessary directions to the Indian Embassy to coordinate relief and rescue operations by getting in touch with the government of Kuwait. That's the letter that's gone from Mr. Vijayan to Dr. S. Jaishankar, the Minister for External Affairs.